Hey guys, my name is Krista, so welcome to my channel if you're new or welcome back if you're returning. So I wasn't even intending on making a video today because I'm currently in the middle of binge watching The Witcher Season 2 and I hope to have my Witcher Season 2 spoiler video out soon, so look out for that if you're a Witcher fan. So, excuse me, but right now where I live in Australia, we are having an extreme heat wave. It is like living in an oven or a sauna. So if you're lucky enough to live in one of those cold, snobby countries with pine trees and, oh, you're just so lucky. I'm so jealous of you because right now I can't even put makeup on because it just sweats off straight away, which is way more than you needed to know about me. Anyway, so let's get straight into this. So basically, Matt Reeves, the director of the Batman, sat down with Empire magazine, which I'm just going to be honest with you, I don't even know what Empire magazine is. It might be like an American magazine that we don't have here in Australia. But either way, I found out that he was having an interview. So of course, I'm extremely excited for the Batman. So any new information about this movie, I'm just really excited to hear. So let's read the interview. So basically he said, we had the very first trailer for the Batman arriving in August last year, so it's obviously been delayed quite a bit, and it came with a surprising bit of soundtracking. So it came with Something in the Way by Nirvana, which I thought was such an amazing song choice. It really set the mood for the trailer. But I'm sure a lot of people thought it was just a coincidence because it was obviously a bit of like a grungy Batman universe. So I thought, the song could be reflecting of the universe, but I didn't really think it would go any further than that. And he says, sometimes song choices are a case of just finding the right mood or a specific connection with the lyrics. But in the case of Matt Reeves' new take on the Cape Crusader, it was a very specific reason. So basically, it says this song got right to the heart of the filmmaker's vision for the character. One that proved pivotal in shaping Robert Pattinson's take on Bruce Wayne, the rich orphan who dons the cowl and shakes down Gotham's criminal underworld. I don't know why I find that funny. I just got a mental image of Batman just shaking down a criminal. And anyway, so he says, when I write, I listen to music, and as I was writing the first act, I put on Nirvana's Something in the Way. So I personally am a big fan of Nirvana, Heart-Shaped Box, Come As You Are, all of it. Ever since I've been a teenager, I've really connected with their music. So I obviously love Batman. So to have two of the things that I love, Cobain and Batman, together is just making me so much more hyped for this movie than I already was. And I was already really excited. So anyway, so Reeves tells Empire in the upcoming The Batman issue, it's a song that promises a very different take to recent big screen bats from Kristen Bale to Ben Affleck. So one inspired by a 90s grunge icon, so obviously Kurt Cobain. That's when it came to me that rather than making Bruce Wayne the playboy version we've seen before, there's another version who has gone through a great tragedy and become a recluse. So I started making this connection to Gus Van Sant's, I think I'm saying that right, Last Days, and the idea of this fictionalized version of Kurt Cobain being in this kind of decaying manner. So, wow, I think that is really, really interesting. I really like the idea that Batman is going to be inspired by Kurt Cobain. I can really see that now that I'm rewatching the trailer with that information in mind, and I think that I really like the fresh take on Batman, that he's not going to be this playboy who just uses women to help his image like Christian Bale's Batman, because I always sort of had a problem with that. Like, obviously he's doing it for the greater good and all that, but still, I feel like it's sort of unnecessary because it feels like he could be easily just going in that direction of being a complete loner and a recluse, and forcing himself to be this playboy, party boy sort of felt forced. So it's really cool to see that they're going in that direction, which we've never really seen explored before, or if we have, I can't think of it off the top of my head. So it goes on to say the ideal actor for the job, Pattinson, whose astonishing performance in the Safdie Brothers Good Time had caught Reeves' attention. So in that movie, you could really feel his vulnerability and desperation, but you could also feel his power. I thought that was a great mix. He's also got that Kurt Cobain thing where he looks like a rock star, but you also feel he could be a recluse. It's not just a different version of Bruce Wayne, that means a different Batman too. One with fewer of the flashy gadgets afforded by Lucius Fox, who doesn't appear here in the Nolan trilogy. So I really liked, if any of you have seen Gotham, the TV show, the Lucius Fox in that was amazing. He did a great job. But yeah, I really think that they made the right choice with that, because we don't want to focus too much on jamming in every character that we can. We want to focus on a few main characters like the Riddler and Catwoman, and let the other characters come in later on in the trilogy. And I like that he's not going to have all the flashy gadgets and make it more grounded in reality. As a more homespun, self-constructed edge, Bruce has been hiding away, says Pattinson. He's not really a socialite at all, which I absolutely love. I love that he's like that reclusive introvert. He's building all these little contraptions and things just with Alfred, and even Alfred thinks he's gone insane. So Alfred, I always love Alfred. He's always just so sassy, especially the Gotham Alfred. So it's the difference you'll see in the Batsuit, which looks like it's been through the ringer. He's been out every single night for 2 years, getting beaten up and shot and stabbed and burnt, and it shows, the actor explains. There's a bullet graze on the car right at the beginning. I don't think that's been done before. So yeah, it really shows how they're going in a different direction with this, and I absolutely love it. The more details I hear about the Batman, the more excited I get. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Please subscribe for more of the Batman news, because I will be covering this as much as I can. And if you could just give me a like, it really helps my channel. Thanks guys.